Christine Perkins. I'm the owner at Pyara. We've been trying to touch base on the topic of fine and thinning hair because there's a lot of information out there that's not correct, or just people just don't have it. So as far as fine and thinning hair solutions, these woods that we're going to cover today work as much as someone who wants a little volume in their hair. Maybe they have a haircut they're growing out they want to fix, up to, you can see your scalp on the top levels. So you have all sorts of options out there. And we're going with immediate gratification fixes today. We use Hairdreams. They are the top high-end, amazing hair company that offers tons of options for people so that you can have that kind of dream hair that you've always wanted. And that's for all us people that thought that we had no hope. So my first thing that I like to cover is Quickies. These are tape-in hair extensions, and they're similar as far as a tape-in process goes from line to line. The quality of the hair that we use is amazing. So it's something that we're really going to look at. But these go in, they last 4 to 6 weeks, 8 if you're super careful. And what they do is they have a long strip that looks like this, and you tape in under your hair, put a layer of your hair over it, and tape them together. So they're around your hair is protected, and that you're not actually sticking to your hair. It's very safe. You can take them out and put them back in 2 or 3 times. This is great for people who want a pop of color. Maybe they, myself, I have layers in the front that sometimes I just don't want to see. I might put a couple pieces in the front. We really were looking for, these aren't pops of color or fixing of lengths, like I want this a little longer, I'll put some pieces in the front, or somebody who just wants a little volume for an event or something, and then maybe putting a couple up there. Now, if your problem truly is your hair on the top of your head, you see your scalp, there's pieces like this. It is a netting, so you can see this luxurious mane of hair. What this does is this netting goes on top of your natural hair, or lack of. It's great for people who have alopecia in spots. It's great for people who truly have that fine hair where you see the scalp. It's a great natural look to it. We've seen great results with this, and you pull your hair through, and then you bond it on, and you tighten it once a month. If you want to tighten it even more often, you can do that, but you do want to tighten it about once a month, and this will last you about a year. And then we want to send it back to the company where they redo the netting for you, and they can also add hair back to it, so if you haven't been so good to it. And this should last you a very long time. And again, that's an option for people who need things on the top. The next choice, which is a little bit more permanent, is the Nanos. These can be applied, all 5 of the bonds here can go in all at once. So it goes for a super fast whole head of hair. And what that means is you can have your whole head of hair done with a haircut in less than an hour and a half, sometimes less than an hour. These can also be sectioned out. Let's say you want 6 to 8 to 10 months worth of use out of your extensions and not want to think about it again. These are a great option too. So some people will put, the row up there for volume. They might also put a couple in just for shape, but you can also do a full length, full head if you wanted thickness all over, or length as well. The nice thing about these is they are a very insy, bincy, teeny weeny bond, and they're flat. So those telltale signs of like Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, retro extensions? They have this pieciness to them. You don't see that with these because of that flat bond. It's the only line that has it. So it really blends well, and you really can't tell if somebody has them in or doesn't have them in. The nice thing that we can also do with these is for people who have super short hair and want to go super long. Maybe the flat bond isn't for them. They need a little bit more fluid motion. In those cases, we can actually roll them as well. And by rolling them, then you get that piecier look, which some people do like. I like the flatter look. That's my personal preference. But there are different applications you can do for a more permanent result. And this is something that would last somebody 6 to 8 months. And again, if well maintained, we've seen them for, up to 10 months.